Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to start with a new chapter of your supplementary book, An Alien Hand. The name of the chapter is Chandni, and the chapter is written by Zakir Hussain. So it is an adaptation, and you will find Abu Khan, who is the main character of the story, and he used to keep goats as pets, and he, loved his goats very dearly, but they left him, one by one, and he bought a young pretty goat and called her Chandni. So here I'm going to discuss the story in brief. So all of you please listen carefully. So Chandni is a story of love for freedom. Okay, so in Almora, it is the name of a hilly place in Uttarakhand. There lived a man called Abu Khan. He lived alone with his few goats, and he used to treat his goats as his own children and would call them with funny names like Kalua, Mungia, Gujri, etc. And he used to give their goats the juiciest grass and grains. Now, yet often the goats used to break the rope and disappear in the forest. Now there was a fierce wolf in the forest. You can see the picture given here, and so Abu, he was not able to understand the reason why all the goats left him one by one. So uh, soon soon there were no goats. Okay, Abu decided now to leave alone without the goats, but soon he was alone, and he bought a healthy and young goat, and he was of the thought that the goat is young, she will love him and will never go away. So he named the goat Chandni, which means moonlight. So this is all about the first part of this story. So let us continue the second part of the story, and we will be discussing the question answers after we complete the discussion of both the part. Okay, both part of the story. So now many years you see passed, and Chandni was still there in Abu's house. Abu used to tell her the stories of other goats who were killed by the wolf. Chandni was of a friendly nature. She would listen to Abu's story with interest and affection. Now, every morning, Chandni, used to watch the hill top, bathed in sunlight and miss the refreshing breeze. Now she stopped eating and became very thin. Abu did not understand the cause, reason of his being very thin. One day she decided to talk to Abu. Abu was sad hearing the wish of Chandni. First he tried to convince Chandni with the green grass, longer rope and stories of other goats. Chandni did not lose her determination. Now Abu was angry and put her in the room with the rope tight. Okay, so now you can see Chandni is being kept in a room with a tight rope on her neck. Now very same night, Chandni, she tried to escape from that room. In the very same night, Chandni was able to escape as she broke the rope and the window was open. She walked on the hills and was very happy. Chandni walked all day with joy. She met a group of wild goats. The group, offered her to join the group. But Chandni refused as she was wanting to enjoy her freedom all by herself. Now, in the next part, there will be a fight. Okay, fight between Chandni and and a wolf. Now you see, soon the sun, you can see the picture given here. Soon the sun hit, and moonlight appeared. Now there was a a fiery wolf with red eyes in front of Chandni. Chandni had no option and decided to fight back, as she felt this freedom worth better than returning to Abu's home. Chandni was lesser in size yet healthy. She stood firm and pointed her hard horn towards the wolf. The fight went long. Now, in this fight, who is the winner? You see, we'll be knowing the winner of this fight. Moon and stars disappeared with time, and a new ray of sun came to the hilltop. Sun saw Chandni soaked in blood, while the wolf, tired and sleepy, was getting ready to eat Chandni. A herd of birds sat on the tree and was debating about the winner. All birds said the wolf is the winner, and a wise all bird said in a firm voice, the winner is Chandni. Now here the story ends. Now what is the moral of the story? The moral of the story is that everyone loves their freedom. This freedom is not confined only to humans but also applies to other creatures as well. Through this story, the author tries to tell the importance of freedom. We should live with independence and should never hurt someone else's independence. So this is the moral of the story. So I hope you understand the story. So all of you, please listen this video carefully and please read the story once again. Okay. So I'm going to share the PDF of this chapter with you all, and we'll be discussing the question answers in our next class. So that's all for today. Thank you.